Welcome back, English speaker, English practicer. Let's practice speaking English. We're going to reconnect with your core values. Now, today's text is a little bit of an advanced lesson, but it's okay. We're just going to practice with it. Let's jump into it. When life gets tough, when life gets difficult, it's all too easy. It's all too easy. That just means it's very easy. It's very easy, it's all too easy to fall back into old habits. Fall back into, to return to old habits, bad habits. So if you fall back into a habit, you return to your old bad habit. And distractions. All right. I want you to repeat with me. Not after me, with me. Together. It's called shadowing, you know. Here we go. When life gets tough, it's all too easy to fall back into old habits and distractions. Again. When life gets tough, it's all too easy to fall back into old habits and distractions. One more time. When life gets tough, it's all too easy to fall back into old habits and distractions. During challenging times, many of us slip into autopilot mode. Slip into, that means you fall back into, you return to your autopilot mode, automatic mode, allowing these familiar patterns to take control. All right, let's say it together. During challenging times, many of us slip into autopilot mode, allowing these familiar patterns to take control. Again, during challenging times, many of us slip into autopilot mode, allowing these familiar patterns to take control. To take control. One more time. During challenging times, many of us slip into autopilot mode, allowing these familiar patterns to take control. The key to overcoming this is to reconnect with your core values and the vision of the person you want to become. What kind of person do you want to become? What is your vision of what the person you want to be, your core values? All right, say this with me. The key to overcoming this is to reconnect with your core values and the vision of the person you want to become. Let's try again. The key to overcoming this is to reconnect with your core values and the vision of the person you want to become. Continuously reminding yourself of your why can help you stay grounded. So, your why. What is your why? That's your big purpose, your reason, or it's why you do things, right? And reminding yourself of your why you do things, can help you stay grounded. Stay grounded means to be calm and in control of your emotions and your thoughts. Maybe being sensible and reasonable and making good decisions is staying grounded. All right, let's say that together. Continuously reminding yourself of your why can help you stay grounded. Continuously reminding yourself of your why can help you stay grounded. Continuously reminding yourself of your why can help you stay grounded. Remember, meaning comes not only from what you do, but also from how you go about it. How you go about it, how you progress, how you do it. And meaning is your purpose. Remember, purpose comes not only from what you do, but also from how you go about it. Remember, Meaning comes not only from what you do, but also from how you go about it. Again, remember, meaning comes not only from what you do, but also from how you go about it. This doesn't mean you need to hang on to one grand purpose. Rather, it's about recalling the values that guide you. All right, that sentence is not complete yet, huh? It's going to continue, but we'll just do this section. This doesn't mean you need to hang on to one grand purpose. Rather, it's about recalling the values that guide you. This doesn't mean you need to hang on to one grand purpose. Rather, it's about recalling the values that guide you. The moments that bring you richness. The moments that bring richness to your life. And the vision of who you're evolving into. The person you are becoming, the vision of who you are evolving into. The moments that bring richness to your life and the vision of who you're evolving into. The moments that bring richness to your life and the vision of who you're evolving into. Who you're evolving into. Okay, I'm sorry, I stumbled a lot there. Should I do it again? You know what makes it difficult is the sentence doesn't start here, the sentence starts right here. So it's kind of confusing, huh? Let's just read it real quick. This doesn't mean you need to hang on to one grand purpose. Rather, it's about recalling the values that guide you, the moments that bring richness to your life, and the vision of who you're evolving into. That flows better. All right. It's important to remember that meaning isn't solely about actions. It isn't only about actions. It's also about attitude. It's important to remember that meaning isn't solely about actions. It's also about attitude. It's important to remember that meaning isn't solely about actions. It's also about attitude. Are you truly present in your work, your relationships, and your day-to-day activities? Are you truly present in your work, your relationships, and your day-to-day activities? You don't need extraordinary circumstances to lead a meaningful life. You just need to take notice of the simple everyday moments. Take notice of the simple everyday moments. You don't need extraordinary circumstances to lead a meaningful life. You just need to take notice of the simple everyday moments. This is a great sentence. Let's say it again. You don't need extraordinary circumstances to lead a meaningful life. You just need to take notice of the simple everyday moments. Reflect on how you handle your daily routines. Are you fully engaged or just going through the motions? Are you fully engaged? Are you experiencing the daily routine fully? Are you noticing the little things? Or are you just going through the motions? That means to do something without real interest or any real feeling or any effort. You're just doing it because that's what you do, going through the motions. Reflect on how you handle your daily routines. Are you fully engaged or just going through the motions? Reflect on how you handle your daily routines. Are you fully engaged or just going through the motions. Though it might seem like a minor detail, this distinction, this difference, seeing the difference, can be what sets apart a fulfilling life from one that feels empty. Though it might seem like a minor detail, this distinction can be what sets apart a fulfilling life from one that feels empty. One more time. Though it might seem like a minor detail, this distinction can be what sets apart a fulfilling life from one that feels empty. All right, that's our text. A little bit of an advanced philosophical text, but nonetheless, it's very good, deep, solid knowledge about how to live your life, right? All right, I'm taking a break right now. Actually, I'm not taking a break. I'm speaking nonstop. I need to take a break and not speak for 1 second. Okay, now I'm ready. Shadow me. Are you ready? Here we go. When life gets tough, it's all too easy to fall back into old habits and distractions. During challenging times, many of us slip into autopilot mode, allowing these familiar patterns to take control. The key to overcoming this is to reconnect with your core values and the vision of the person you want to become. Continuously reminding yourself of your why can help you stay grounded. Remember, meaning comes not only from what you do, but also from how you go about it. This doesn't mean you need to hang on to one grand purpose. Rather, it's about recalling the values that guide you, the moments that bring richness to your life, and the vision of who you're evolving into. It's important to remember that meaning isn't solely about actions, it's also about attitude. Are you truly present in your work, your relationships, and your day-to-day activities? You don't need extraordinary circumstances to lead a meaningful life. You just need to take notice of the simple everyday moments. Reflect on how you handle your daily routines. Are you fully engaged or just going through the motions? Though it might seem like a minor detail, this distinction can be what sets apart a fulfilling life from one that feels empty. Boom. Good workout. Way to go. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, and I'll see you in the next step.